Son shit, y'all ready?
I hope y'all are. This episode, look, I told y'all, there was a point where I was ready to rock and things got crazy and we missed out on that whole episode, but I was like, yo, we got it. This is that episode. Charity Adams Earley. Charity Adams Earley. I'm not saying it twice because I'm trying to be cool. I'm saying it twice because when you hear the episode, I say chastity the whole time. The whole time I said chastity. I don't want y'all to think I can't read. Charity turned to chastity that night. My bad. And I want to say it that way because I don't want you to be like, oh, you know how people do. They just say some random stuff. They be trying to be funny with names. And I'm a king of that. I will butcher your name purposely sometimes. This was not that case. I genuinely misread the thing. And I was out here just saying chastity when it was charity. So I have to put it out there like that. Charity Adams Earley. For y'all who don't know, please look. Highly decorated female black officer. It's something that we don't talk about. And I say it in the clip when you hear it, so, you know, that was my first, you know what I'm saying, induction for the month of Women's History Month. And like I said, things happened, so we had to, it didn't get thrown out there. We didn't put it together. It's here now. Ta-da, boom. You know what I'm saying? The weather out here is still crazy. Hit me. The weather hit me, y'all. The weather hit me. So we doing some joints, man. It was like 20, when I tell y'all 20 degrees after a 80-degree day, that's no joke. Then it went up to 40. Then it went back up to 70. Natural selection. They trying to get y'all, if you ain't built for it, you gonna die. I don't know. I'm not trying to, you know, that's a bad way to go out, man. Like, yo, the weather was so crazy, it killed them. And I ain't trying to be funny, it gets people like that. People get caught up like that. Anyway, this is that episode. We're gonna have fun, we're gonna do what we do. This is Women's History Month, which, by the way, when I stop and think about it, I ain't really seen too much brouhaha about it. You know, all the streaming platforms got their thing like, come check out our movies of females. I'm talking about, like, I really haven't seen anything. You know what I mean? Like, we at the point now where the quote-unquote go woke, go broke, anti-woke, whatever, that thing, we're at the point now where that is so stuck in the head that I saw somebody say, oh man, they go with that woke stuff over the new Alien movie. The Alien movie. Y'all know Alien, the joint, it pop out the stomach or whatever. The crazy aliens. Ever since its introduction to the world through cinema, the hero was a female. Sigourney Weaver whole career is built off of being that chick. What are we talking about? She wasn't the one that's like, oh my God, and you happen to survive. No. She went in and she went to war with the alien. It's always been that. Now all of a sudden, we are so caught up in this anti-feminism that you see the newest trailer or the teaser and you go, there they go again. No, that's not, especially not with aliens. There they go again. It's not a thing for aliens. No, not for Alien. You don't do that. You don't get to do that for Alien. Sorry. I'll let you get it away, get that off with some other stuff. But Alien been doing that joint since what was, I think, like the late 70s, early 80s. Nah, no, not with Alien. If anything, if a man ends up being the head hero, you go, oh, word, that's what we doing now? It's Alien. Are we really that over females? We can't, Alien? People are starting to see the Marvels thanks to being on Disney Plus and go, it really isn't that bad. No, it wasn't that bad. Man, it's just got a lot of females. You mean the superheroes. And here's the thing, when it comes to that, I don't blame so much the people. I blame Marvel. Marvel dropped the ball somehow. Marvel played the game somehow. I'm trying to say this slow and clearly because I want to make sure that it's clarified that I'm not saying it that way, but that's the way it looks. You guys look like misogynist racists, misogynistic people when you go, I want the old squad back. Because the old squad won't nothing but a bunch of white dudes. You know that, right? You know where they dropped the ball? They didn't drop Black Widow in the seam of things. We all know when you see the movie, chronologically where it's supposed to fit. If they had put that movie out during that time, first of all, it would have made crazy money. It would have made a ton of money. Those extra actors might not have made it. Matter of fact, you might not even been mad with the female being the villain, Taskmaster. If it had came out during the mix of all of that, right before Infinity Wars. And I gotta say it that way, right before Infinity Wars. Because once they did the thing with Endgame where all the females came together and they were like, oh, we like in the comics, son. People were kind of eye-rolling in the movie. They were eye-rolling in the movie theaters. Like, By the time Captain Marvel came around, it was already, like, the whole movement was already shifted by the time Captain Marvel came in. So, you lost it. And when it comes to Captain Marvel, unless your critique of Captain Marvel is, she was never Ms. Marvel first. If that's not your critique, you don't get to speak. Like, yo, Marvel dropped the ball. And people were telling people that. Like, that was the big criticism. Like, yo, how y'all ain't got this Black Widow movie out yet? Black Widow needs a movie. Black Widow needs a movie. By the time Black Widow got a movie, it was like, we don't want that. We good. By the time Black Widow came around, it had already started. Black Panther was your only diversity solo movie in that whole pre-Endgame world. They never diversified. Post-Endgame, that's all they did was diversify. That was it. It was 100% diversity. And none of these dudes are getting movies. Nobody's getting a part 2. There's no Eternals 2. There's no Shang-Chi 2. They cut that, killed that, boom. Ironheart, they don't know what they're going to do with her. Black Panther, no, Namor, they're like, we're going to go back to what makes money. White dudes. Man, let's make sure we say that. White dudes. They're in development for all of that. Like, Blade still ain't never seen the light of day. They don't know what they're going to do with Blade. You know what I'm saying? Joints just got cut. Joints was killed. Joints was like, we're good on a lot of this. Nah. Marvel's 3, or technically, if you want to go Captain Marvel 2, not coming out. Not going to make it. Not going to happen. And nobody knows what's going to happen with the Hawkeye series. Now it's the chick. Nobody knows what's going to happen with Ms. Marvel. All of this stuff is now in murky territory. You would think female characters of color, people of color, would sustain something like, but and I just feel it's weird that we're out here hating. They've been popping crazy, like this would be the time you should bang them in the head with a bunch of joints for Women's History Month. Which, by the way, here's a quick history lesson about Women's History Month. 1911, a woman by the name of Laura X. I know that sounds like that's probably like the most gangster, way progressive Nation of Islam female of the Nation of Islam, but it's not. It's a white woman, old white woman, who was a liberal, who was about women and equality. She was a feminist. She had a women's movement, and that is how you got International Women's Day, because of her in 1911. 1911, she was like, we need a day. We need something to go, yo, this is us. Carter was like, yo, Women's History Week. Right before the 90s, like 88, 87, 88, it was the Women's History Project. They were working on trying to expand it. So then they gave you, by 88, Women's History Month. America did that. We did that. Here's the wild part. We really didn't start making a big deal about it. I know it wasn't a real big deal until 2010. You know what I'm saying? That's when you looked up and you were like, oh, this is a thing. And I think maybe that's the thing. Like, some people are just lost on this because like I said, I'm hearing people go, oh, I ain't never heard of that before. It's been here since the 19-teens. And people, I think, still haven't figured out how to celebrate it. What is cool is, thanks to America, other countries celebrate. Russia has one. You know what I'm saying? Ukraine has one. Australia has one. South America has one. Other countries have jumped in and was like, yo, we got something too. We got something to bring to the table too. Women are like, oh, we have joints. Let's celebrate our women. This is it. This is how we do. And it's dope because I've been posting stuff on social media like, yo, I've been on this for a minute. We've been doing this for a minute. 4 years. This ain't new. We ain't new to this. We true to this. We ain't new to this. We true to this. We do it all the time. I felt like I was about to go old school. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometime and make me wonder how I keep from going under. Caught up inside the thunder, lightning's frightening. I be fighting any obstacle cause I can't hit. Woo! Look, yo, oh wait, I was about to take that whole old school joint and flip it. Anyway, this is that episode. Thank y'all for listening. East Coast, West Coast, worldwide, Lost Boys. Let's get into it. Yes, we gon'. Even with the mistakes, we gon' make it great. Another day, another time, check that plate, filled with all kind of goodies. Scrumptious, doobity-dumptious. I know I said nothing, but it was bumping. Got to say something. Shout out to the shorties with the big fat rumps in. At this point, I feel more like Humpty Dumpty. I just drank them in a biscuit. Hey, yo, salute. Rest in peace to Shock G. Yo, and I'm telling y'all now, for real talk, I'm giving y'all the realness right here. This is me personally telling y'all. I did not know my man was the same person until a DJ Juice mixtape. DJ Juice, and he was like, yeah, this is Shock G with my man. And you know what I'm saying? I forgot. He was like, yo, shout out to my man DJ Juice, and this is your boy Shock G. And also on my other side, Humpty Hump. I was like, oh man, just really want two dudes. The trickery on some of y'all videos where y'all was like in the same room. Y'all got me. and look, that also lets you know a brother like me was not going to any I was about to call them Diggable Planet, any digital underground shows, because I would have known that, I'm pretty sure, if I would have went to the shows. You know what I mean? But anyway, this is what we do, man. This is how we get down. It's so much history I gotta get ready to get y'all, so I'm not gonna really go out of my way and veer off somewhere, because I feel weird just talking about crackheads in general last time, and then I had a nerve to play the instrumental of a joint. I labeled it wrong. That was my bad. That was on me. There's a software out here going, you can use this software and it'll put everything in order for you. I don't know, man. I don't need that. But there's also another software, while we out here talking about software. There's another software that says they'll help you write songs, lyrics to go. It's like, yo, if you ever had time, you just let AI write the song, and you tell them what genre of music, and they'll write the song.
And I feel like that's people thinking that they understand music. They don't understand music, you know what I'm saying? I heard some chick, there's a chick who did like, she R&B'd out Jolene by Dolly Parton. I'm like, it's not the melody, it's the lyrics. Like, Dolly Parton writes great songs. If you ever listen to a Dolly Parton song, she's a great writer. You can take her stuff, which is what Whitney Houston did, and turn it into something different. You know what I mean? The Carpenters, Luther flipped that, and you'll never hear, like I always joke about Luther on this joint, you'll never hear anybody do Don't You Remember You Told Me You Love Me Baby the way the Carpenters did it. They do it like Luther did it, but it was a great written song. So like the concept of you need to write in a certain genre is ridiculous. Neo writes country music. You know what I'm saying? He's written some country songs, and then I think one of his songs, the guy didn't want to do it, so he just, you know what I'm saying, put an extra bounce to it and made it his own. Brian McKnight and the one country dude, they both co-wrote Back at One. 1, 2, 2, 2, yeah, they co-wrote that. Like, good lyrics transcend genres. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about right here. The great Carole King wrote Natural Woman. Her version is Aretha's version is a national anthem for women. You make me feel like a natural woman. Same lyrics. Rearranged a couple of things and made it different. So yo, when I hear that, I'm just like, how do y'all, who sits around? But that's a younger generation. They don't know no better. Anyway, that ain't what we here to talk about. We ain't here to talk about people not understanding the concept of good music and dope songwriting. Salute to all those people who are great songwriters out there. To all the MCs out there. Ghostwriting for people, if you're ghostwriting for people. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that ain't what we here to talk about. We're going to take it from the top. We're going to take it from the top like this. This moment in black history. And yeah, don't stop. Hey, yeah, booty shake, girl, shake. Look, so hold on, can we not play misogynistic music right around this month? So none of that crazy stuff. We can't play any of that, like, you know what I mean? You gotta like keep it humble. Peace, sister, queen, mother, girl, earth. You know all that we gotta do. Throw the fist in the air when we see her sister, like, hey, salam alaikum, sister, how you feeling? How you help her out with her life? I don't know. I'm just spitballing ideas. But anyway, so let me give y'all a weird, quick, crazy piece of history though. So last week, my girl was like, you know what next month is? March Madness. I knew what it was. She was like, Women's Month. You gonna do some stuff on women? I'm like, first of all, I do this anyway, so it don't matter. So that's, in my mind, I'm like, that's her trying to flip it out and go like, yeah, I'm about to go brag on him. Like, yeah, my man be out here doing this Black History thing, and it was Women's Month. Check out these women right here. What you know about these chicks? What you know about these chicks? I know she's doing it. I know. But we're gonna do something crazy right here. We're gonna do something dope. And we're gonna take y'all on this little weird time travel. And we're gonna start it off like this. We're gonna start it off with the most recent thing. So there was a woman, we're gonna give it to her like this. Lieutenant Colonel Charity Adams Earley. She was born in 1919. She died in 2002. She was a soldier in the U.S. Army. She was an officer. You know what I'm saying? She was the first black woman to be an officer in the Women's Army Auxiliary Corps. You know what I'm saying? This is what we was talking about right here. And there's a movie out here with where it's actually talking about, I don't know if it's a movie in the movie theaters or it's streaming, but I saw a clip, at least in my mind, I think I saw a clip. I might be lying to myself. Might have been a dream, fever dream or something like that. But anyway, during World War II, they needed people. You know what I'm saying? And they was getting women. They were grabbing women, black women. But basically, it was like they weren't really supposed to be soldiers, but they were out here and they had a part. A lot of them worked in the post office, a lot of them were doctors, but they were there. They were frontline. They was out here making it happen. They were part of the process. You know what I'm saying? She You know what I'm saying? Chastity Adams Earley, she actually became one of the higher ranking, matter of fact, the highest ranking black woman in the Army, you know what I'm saying, by the completion of the war. You know what I'm saying? That's what we have to let y'all know. She was out there doing her thing. There is a unique group dedicated to her in Fort Leavenworth out there in Kansas. You know what I'm saying? She was out here killing them. Now, she was born in South Carolina. She a South Carolina girl. You know what I'm saying? She passed out here in Ohio, up the street in Dayton, which, by the way, not trying to get off the subject, but if you ever go to Dayton, Ohio, I'm going to tell y'all right now, you'll roll right past that joint. You roll right in Dayton and roll right out. Be like, yo, where Dayton at? Somebody, you go somewhere, be like, yo, where Dayton at? They be like, you just passed it, then you roll right back through it and get like, yo, where Dayton at? You passed it. That's Dayton. All these great musicians and great people that come from Dayton, Dayton is literally, you drive right through the joint. But I'm neither here nor there. But anyway, but she was the first and did her thing. Now, as her career was going, she was enlisted in the Army in 1942. She did her thing by 44. Oh, shoot. She was reassigned to the Training Center Control Office and in charge of basically improving the efficiency of the job training to help people get better prepared to go to war and be part of this whole thing. In 45, she was appointed the commanding officer of the 1st Battalion of the African American Women of the 6888th Central Posting Directory Platoon. I said, okay, platoon. I don't know, I think I said battalion. Battalion, platoon, how do you say that? Anyway, you know what I'm saying? 3 months later, she found herself in France, you know what I'm saying? Doing what she was doing. And this is what I mean, like, she was out here. By the completion of the war, Lieutenant Colonel Adams was the highest ranking black female, you know what I'm saying? Now, she fought a lot of racism, she fought a lot of segregation. There was a whole lot of pushback, as you can imagine, back then. And this is what they like I said, when we talk about American history, they don't like to tell you all that. But, yo, she was out here doing her thing. Now, here is something that's really crazy and dope. We're going to now take it to a whole nother level and give you this other piece of beautiful history about Kathy Williams, who was the first. That's right, you gotta say it that way. First black female to enlist in the U.S. military, kinda, sorta. 1866. That's right. 1866. She was informed and she was recruited. 22-year-old cook. What her thing was, she wanted to really get down and get into battle, and she was like, yo, I don't just want to be part of this whole thing where I'm just cooking for you guys. I want to really get in and do what I need to do, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, hey, what can I do on my end to get down? And she did what she did, you know what I'm saying? So she actually picked up the gun and was a part of the Civil War. Like, yo, she was really out here doing her thing. Now, when the war was over, she went back to just living life, you know what I'm saying? At some point, she found herself in Colorado doing her thing, you know what I'm saying? She had a nice life, you know what I'm saying? Her honors, you know what I'm saying, as everything that they gave her, of course, is post-mortem, you know what I'm saying? Because she didn't start getting awards and honors and stuff until 2016. Like, that's how long, like, it took us to acknowledge her, you know what I'm saying? Now, here's a piece of history that's even crazier, because we're going to go even further back. You know what I'm saying? The first female to find herself getting it in for the military. Deborah, however you want to call it, I don't know. I'm pretty sure back then there was no Deborah, so it was Deborah. Deborah Sampson, Revolutionary War, white woman, gangster. You know what I'm saying? She was born out there in Plymouth, Massachusetts. Yeah, this is what I said. We're gonna take you to the whole. It leads into Adams. Bang. It leads it to the women. We gonna that's a whole. Like I said, there's a movie. If I'm right, there's a movie. We gonna talk about that, the people in that movie. But right now, it is what it is. But that's what we do right here. Black history. Gave y'all some American history, the lineage of women wanting to get it in. And I'm pretty sure there are other soldiers that just don't get that. They probably didn't get the recognition that they deserve. Because to think that women just didn't want to also get down and be like, gotta protect what's mine. Let's do what we do. We get back into this music. Get at me on Google. I ain't got time for that, but we gon' get back into this music. Set it off Saturday. Hashtag set it off Saturday. Hashtag all hip hop. Hashtag legal crime radio. Hashtag live at the Oasis. Hashtag if it's dope, I got it. Old school, new school, need to learn though. I burn, baby, burn like disco inferno. Burn slow like blunts the yayo. I peel more skins than Idaho potatoes. No. Woo! Hey, big was a problem. Let's do what we do. Let's go. That's my time. That's my time. Y'all ain't understanding. I love doing this hip-hop joint with just boards and the beat. Oh, my goodness. That right there was Elzhi, one of Detroit's most underrated. Everybody love to talk about all these dope MCs from Detroit, but nobody really be talking about Elzhi. Elzhi's a problem. Ask Royce. Ask Guilty. Ask a lot of them dudes. Fat Cat. Ask them dudes when they get down on a record with Elzhi, the bar, the standards get risen. You know what I'm saying? Black Milk. I'm just throwing out names of dope Detroit artists that I get down with. I'm pretty sure there's a whole gang of them out there, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, my man is nasty. Salute. You know what I'm saying? And then he did the joint with Crisis, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm thinking Crisis is from Carolina. I could be wrong, but I know he was down with the Just Us League. That's Knife One and all, they team like that. You know what I'm saying? So and a lot of them dudes connected with each other out there at school out there in Durham somewhere. So that's the Carolina connection like that. So I'm just assuming he's from Carolina. I could be wrong. Anyway, this is what we do, man. This is how we get down. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Look, Wednesday, I don't know what we doing Wednesday. We're gonna just be out here banging y'all in the head with some dope music, of course. And yeah, do what we do. I'ma holler at y'all. When y'all, you know what I'm saying? They say you hold on. That was ugly toe status right there. That was like when you see brides with their toes out and be like, girl, you should put some regular shoes on. That is nasty. Why your feet out here looking like monkey claws? Why you think you like vulture tips? Like, look at you looking like you just swoop down and grab animals and scurry out the way. And if it sound like I'm just hating on females, it's not, because brothers got them joints too. Brothers' toes be like, the toenail be curled up under the toe, because they don't clip the joint, so it's like a whole nother thing. It's like turtle feet, like your whole toe look like a turtle, son, like, and dirty nails. Like, hold on, how your nails, light-skinned brothers be out here with dark-skinned toenails. Look, somebody be thinking your foot got bruised, like, oh my God, why your big toe look like Fred Flintstone's big toe? That's my toenail. Ugh, and you was cute until I saw that. Ugh, like you gonna be out here kissing his feet or something. Like, just put some shoes on. You know what I mean? But anyway, that ain't what I'm talking about. Gotta get ready to get up out of here and let y'all get back into this great music that we rock all the time. I'ma do I gotta talk to somebody because I wanna just do a mix of all the joints that I hear sometimes, man. You know what I mean? But I am gonna do this right here. One of my soul-filled, like my Sunday soul sessions. I'm gonna just grab a bunch of R&B joints and blaze it that I hear on the station, like, you know what I mean? And salute, and then just show that love, because, it be some killer joints out here. I know I gotta get ready to go my bag, y'all. I'm just saying, it be some killer joints out here. So salute, Legal Crime Radio. Whoever is out here rocking this joint, whoever's putting these joints together, man, salute to you. I know it's a whole team, so I don't want to like throw no names out there and somebody be like, yo, I ain't even doing that. That's so-and-so. So I'm saying the whole team. Salute to Rodney Harris. You know how we get down, man. Reggie, what up? Oh, my bad. Look, they tried to put me in the corner. They said it's time to go, homie. 1 time for your mind, 2 times for your mind, 3 times for your mind. And me on the ground like, they say you only live once. That's a lie. You only die once. So anytime that your God allows you to get out here and continue your journey, please show the world the best version of you. Y'all be safe. Peace.
This is a Soul of Art presentation.